All right. First thing I want to say is getting older sucks big time. Because we have all this wisdom, but our bodies begin to betray us. Our minds begin to betray us. And so I got this big idea and I thought, listen, I just turned 70 in April myself. And I wanted to be able to share getting older with everyone else and be able to talk about things that other people don't talk about. I mean, it's like we become invisible somehow when we're older and we don't matter. And I don't believe that. I believe that we still have a lot to offer the world. We're vibrant, we have ideas, and we should be allowed to do those things, whether anybody lets us or not. That's the cool thing. We're grown-ups now. We have our own money. We have our own means. We can do what we want. Today, I'm going to talk about a very important issue, and that is hydration. I never thought about drinking too much water when I was younger. Who cares, whatever. But as you get older, it becomes a really big deal. Because if you don't drink enough water, if you're not hydrated, then you can become, wait, my mind, I need to read a little bit because these are important details I want to say to you. Here's what happens. We begin to lose cognitive ability. Is that what's happening to me? I don't know. And that's just the beginning. For our kidneys to function well, we have to give them plenty of fluid. If we don't, that isn't good. It makes us tired. How about this? You're not tired, you're thirsty. Or you're dizzy, and who in the world wants to fall? I don't want to talk about that. That's another episode. It gives you headaches, cramping, body cramping. By the way, later on I'm going to tell you a quick way to stop a cramp, because that's really important because we all can get them when we don't take proper care of ourselves. Our morning routine is one of the best ways we can prime and prepare our body to function well during the day. Another thing that I thought was important that I found, let me say this. The habits that we develop now will improve and strengthen the quality of our life today. Help postpone the day when functional decline, which is coming for us all, I'm sad to say, it gets in the way of us living life fully, and help us live independently longer. I like that. People are living longer. Years ago, you were 40, you were pretty old. 50, you were ancient. Now here I am, I turned 70. I think I'm looking pretty good, keeping myself together pretty well, which, by the way, we're going to do episodes on how to do that too in future adventures together. But today we're going to focus on a certain very essential thing that we need to learn to do. All right, let's get to it. There's a product that you can make for yourself in your home relatively inexpensively called Soleil. Not Olay, but Soleil. And what it is composed of is sea salt and water. Very simple. I'm going to show you how to make it. Now let's talk about salt for a minute. Because actually we've been told forever, don't salt your food, stay away from salt. Well, what they're really talking about is chemically produced salt that is really bereft of any kind of nourishment or anything, and it actually tricks your body into doing some bad things. Sea salt, on the other hand, I believe we all came from the ocean. And the fact of the matter is, when you rehydrate sea salt, it gives you minerals and nutrients, and it's almost like, think of it like this. Gatorade without the sugar, which is a good thing. So you make it this way. You take a good quality Himalayan pink sea salt or grey Celtic salt. I tend to like the grey Celtic salt, I'm a wee bit of an Irish girl myself, and I like to put a wee bit of the homeland back in my body. But whatever you have, that's what you should use. You take a ball jar with a wide top, and look, this is important. You buy the little plastic tops for these things because salt will corrode metal. So you have a plastic top. You can get it at Walmart. You take and you put a good amount of salt in the bottom of a jar. You think, oh, that's a lot of salt. Well, it is and it isn't. Maybe a tiny bit more in the bottom of a jar. Yes, here we go. Then you take and you add water. Oh. Good Lord, this is what happens when you get older. Okay, can I use it? I don't know. Anyway, here we go. You fill this up to here. Not totally to the top, but just about to there. Then you'll put your top on, and you shake it. Shake it up. See how cloudy that looks? It looks crazy. It's like, that looks like mud. I can't drink it. So you let it sit overnight, and when you come back in the morning, this is what you have. It's lovely. You still have a little bit of salt in the bottom, but a lot of it has moisturized or rehydrated into this clear liquid. Now this is liquid gold, because what you're going to do in the morning is you get yourself a nice glass of filtered water, which by the way, I like to use filtered water in anything I do because Lord knows I don't need to be any more toxic than I already am. So you take that, you open your jar, you have a spoon, it's okay to use a metal spoon, and you take just a teaspoon, drop it in your water and stir it. It doesn't make it very salty, to be perfectly honest, so I don't think there's any danger even if you were taking medications with it, because it's not over saturating your body with sodium. But you drink that, and I will tell you something. It just gets your system flowing and your body going, and it's a wonderful way to wake your system up, but also give it some much needed nourishment. Sometimes at night, I'll wake up, I don't know about you, but I don't sleep as well as I used to, and I will wake up with a bit of a headache or something, and I'll think, oh, I've got a headache. But I'll get up and I'll make like an 8-ounce glass of Soleil and drink it. And you know what? My headache goes away, I relax, and I go right back to sleep. So let me also tell you this. At night, I am not allowed to have an open container of water near me in the bed, and here's why. I can't tell you the number of times that I've accidentally hit it when I woke up or knocked it over with a pillow, and then I'm scrambling like a fireman to get it before it's electrocuted me or ruined anything, or it's a mess. So I have containers, several by the way, that have tops that when they fall over, they give me a moment to get them up without destroying the world. Also, I don't like the idea of the particles in the air getting on anything and ruining it, like getting in there dust or dirt, or the cat getting up there and having a little taste while I'm sleeping. So these you can buy almost anywhere. Tops, cups with tops on them. It's stainless steel. You do have to hand wash it. Carry this with you all day long so you can continue your good hydration. After you've had your 16-ounce glass here and then 2 of these, you've got pretty good hydration for the day. Now, I say that because sometimes I like to use an app on my phone to register how much water I'm drinking, but to be honest, that's hard to remember sometimes. But I can remember 2 full cups of this with my Soleil in the morning, and then I feel like I'm really protecting myself. So thanks for joining me, and I have even more wonderful insights to share with you about the adventure of getting older.